If you're looking to add more of a tropical feel to the garden, it's hard to beat a plant like this. This is Lily African Queen, and this plant is enchanting. It really checks all the boxes. It's big, it's dramatic, it's fragrant. You mix this in with your hardy bananas and your colocasia, and you've got a really tropical look. Now I'm showing you this not because we have them for sale in the store. We don't right now. I'm showing you this so that you can take note for next year, because we're going to try to carry more of these next year. So this is a trumpet lily. This is probably its second or third year in the ground here at the ranch, and this is what I have. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. As you can see, this plant is probably 7 feet tall right now with the bananas behind me. Just wanted to share it with you as it was at peak flower. It is a spectacle to behold. And if you have time, come to the ranch. This is in the children's garden in the back of the ranch, kind of our garden space, and check it out for yourself. There's probably another week or so left of wonderful color and fragrance on this plant. If you're looking for a tropical look in your garden with hardy plants, which can be a hard thing to do, this one is perfect. It's going to give you this really tropical looking plant with awesome orange tropical flowers, and pairs well with the other hardy tropicals. So if you're looking to create an oasis space, this is a perfect plant for that. This is Begonia Grandis and Begonia Grandis Alba. So it's a white flowering hardy begonia. And as you can see, it's playing well here in our shade garden with hostas and other shade companion plants. And yes, believe it or not, much like our fun hardy bananas, this is the hardy begonia. So this is really, for Ohio, this is really it. It is a begonia that survives in the ground. So this is a fall flowering begonia, white begonia flower in the fall. But one of the best things about this plant is, I mean, number one, it's a shade plant, loves a shady area. It does spread slowly, so it's a nice spreader. And look at the undersides of the leaves. It's just a fantastic plant. And this plant, honestly, I don't know how long it's been here. Several years. And this is one of many that we have here on the grounds. So fun things about this plant, it both has a hardy tuberous root and produces what are called bulbils or propagules in the axils of the leaves. So down here, the space in the leaf will slowly develop a small bulb, and that bulb will fall off once the plant melts to the ground during the first freeze, and the plant will actually self-propagate, as you can see here on the ground, from those little bulbs. So these babies here are all baby hardy begonias. It's a fantastic plant. It's a fairly hard one to find at garden centers, and one of my missions is to make all of these wonderful plants available to everybody. So one of my favorite dramatic shade plants for that shady kind of moist garden has to be Rodgersia. So Rodgersia is this really cool tropical looking plant with these very wide leaves, and it's just fantastic. Now this plant has already finished blooming, but as you can see, it was upwards of 5 feet tall when it was flowering, which is not unusual. It does prefer a moist, shady location, but it is a long-lived plant. This plant's easily 8-9 years old in the ground. So when paired with other hardy tropical-looking plants, you can really get that tropical vibe that you're going for. My next pick for super cool tropical look with a hardy plant would be Dormerosa Pelteda. And what I love here is this petiole that comes right out of the ground. It's just one leaf coming right out of the ground up to these umbrella leaves. It's very dramatic, it's cool. It pairs really well with Rodgersia, same kind of growing conditions, so it's a shade lover. But if you're looking for those big dramatic leaves, Darmera Pelteda is an excellent plant. A couple other plants I'd include in our recipe for a tropical look in your backyard oasis would be golden Hackana grass, which is a great edge of the border plant, does need shade or morning sun, but this is what you can expect. Wonderful cascading habit and texture. And then the next one would be Fargesia rufinitida. This is our dwarf clumping bamboo. So this is a hardy bamboo to Ohio, but the important thing here is this is not a running bamboo. And most of the bamboo that are out on the market are, which we do not carry. So this plant is, you can expect it to get 3-5 feet tall on a tight clump, and really just a fantastic plant to add that kind of tropical looking bamboo feel to the garden. Probably my all-time favorite tropical looking garden plant would be the hardy banana. This is Musa bajoo, and planted underneath it we have Colocasia Polar Green. So these are both hardy tropical plants. This is a Colocasia and this is a true banana. You need to mulch them heavy their first couple years, but they are zoned hardy to Ohio, 6A-ish. They grow rapidly. The most important thing to do with these plants to have success is provide excellent soil from the get-go. So get that compost, mix it up really well before you plant your hardy banana and your hardy elephant ear. And that is how you can get a tropical look in your backyard oasis.